Yeah. Hey, Lou.
What? Every weeknight at 10, Channel 29 brings you lots of fun.
Fun.
Lots of laughs.
A little song, a little dance,
Okay.
a little seltzer down your tank.
With the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Don't you just love Minneapolis?
You bet.
Next time on an all-new episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Two to beam directly up to sickbay.
A mission to save a dying scientist uncovers a deadly time experiment
Captain, it must be stopped.
and reunites the captain with his first love.
We need your help. The situation is not good.
Now, they must save the galaxy from this crippling time distortion.
Only one of us is in the correct time continuum.
On Star Trek: The Next Generation.
6 p.m. Saturday on Channel 29.
I got it!
Wednesday night on Channel 29, 7 o'clock movie.
Night will become the greatest money-making film in motion picture history.
What happens when you take America's Sweetheart
Phew, you're Peter Pan.
and a box office bomb and add a dash of creative genius?
Holly, that's the answer!
Julie Andrews, William Holden, Robert Preston, Loretta Swit, Richard Mulligan, S.O.B. Play the game that pays thousands in cash and prizes. 1976 games. Only 99 cents per minute. Call 1976 games. You have to play to win. Brought to you by UWin Incorporated.
Everybody has dreams. That's what America's all about. And sometimes dreams do come true, like mine did last October when the Twins bought Minnesota its first World Series championship. Whatever your dream is, I know something that can help. U.S. Savings Bonds. If you already buy bonds, think about buying more. If you've never bought bonds before, sign up for the payroll savings plan where you work. United States Savings Bonds. They're the investment of champions.
I'm Audrey Hepburn, and I've just returned from Ethiopia with news that is both heartbreaking and very encouraging. The tragic news is there has been even less rain this year than in the 1984 drought. The lives of 2 million children are threatened, and it will worsen. The good news is that food is reaching the people by truck and by airlift. Many nations are united there, working together in a mission of love. Right now, what is desperately needed are medicines, vaccines, and water. Unless UNICEF can maintain the flow of emergency assistance, more people, especially the children, will die from disease and dehydration. We know how to save them. Please give us the means. These children are our sacred charge. Call 1-800-4KIDS.
Ray, I have a wheelchair here that came from space.
You're kidding, Isaac.
Nope. Try and lift it.
Oh, it's light as a feather.
Well, perhaps a heavy feather. It's made from super light material developed for space vehicles. Weighs half what a standard chair weighs, and it's just as strong.
Must be a lot easier to maneuver, fold, and store away.
Exactly.
Well, on that note, I'd say it's another down-to-earth benefit from space.
Space technology.
This is what's in it for you.
Thank you for watching this morning's movie selection from the largest feature film library of any Twin Cities TV station, KITN-TV. You're watching The Kitten That Roars. KITN-TV, Channel 29, broadcasting from the Twin Cities. This morning on KITN-TV's Star Theater, James Earl Jones and Martin Balsam star in The Man. Wednesday night on Channel 29, 7 o'clock movie.
Night when will become the greatest money-making film in motion picture history.
What happens when you take America's Sweetheart
Phew, you're Peter Pan.
and a box office bomb and add a dash of creative genius?
Holly, that's the answer.
Julie Andrews, William Holden, Robert Preston, Loretta Swit, Richard Mulligan, S.O.B.
Okay, Vladimir. We detect from Russia for good hire. To make friends, to meet girls. In spirit of gladness. But how do we do it?
Julie, I know of number you can call to talk with many exciting American people who look for fun. Here, try.
It's live. Call 1-976-MEET, 99 cents per minute.
Only in America. Ta-da! Surprise! That's all. You wouldn't believe some of the things that go on in a precinct house. Situations that are gripping and tense.
Will I get a phone call? Sure. Maybe that's it now.
And, Barney.
Barney Miller, 12:05 weeknights on Channel 29.
Goofy's gone goofy. Announcing Goofy's grand opening sale at Jay's New and Used Furniture, now open in Burnsville. Goofy sale prices all over the store. 20 different living room sets priced from $2.99 to $7.99. And with the purchase of every living room set over $500, you'll get a free coffee table, 2 end tables, and 2 gorgeous lamps absolutely free. You're goofy to miss these great savings, so go to Goofy's grand opening sale at Jay's New and Used Furniture, Burnsville, 1136 East Highway 13 next to the Burnsville Bowl, or at Jay's Furniture, Minneapolis, 3500 Nicollet Avenue.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show, voted best TV comedy of all time by a panel of experts in TV Guide. Weeknights at 10 on Channel 29.
Next time on an all-new episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
2 to beam directly up to sickbay.
A mission to save a dying scientist uncovers a deadly time experiment.
Captain, it must be stopped.
And reunites the captain with his first love.
We need your help. The situation is not good.
Now, they must save the galaxy from this crippling time distortion.
Only one of us is in the correct time continuum.
On Star Trek: The Next Generation.
6 p.m. Saturday on Channel 29.
Get your hands off him.
On the next TNT.
That ain't the way to treat a lady.
Matusak and his bad guys treat a kid real bad.
How much you tell the cops?
Which makes the good guy get real mad. His young friends got no place to hide.
Gotta make a choice, Mickey. Right now.
So Mr. T's gotta take these bikers for a ride. TNT.
10 p.m. Saturday on Channel 29.
Do you know your blood pressure?
No.
No.
No, but I sure wish I did.
Oh, I don't know.
What's your cholesterol level?
Probably too high.
Don't know.
I don't know that one. I don't have the foggiest idea.
Who cares? You should. Find out why at Countdown USA, the National Blood Pressure and Cholesterol Check, sponsored by Voluntary Hospitals of America. Call for locations, then count on May 4th. One day could add years to your life.
Kareem, we'll never see eye to eye on anything.
Don't be so short-sighted. We can both see that space research benefits everyone.
Oh, like the scratch-proof lens developed for the Apollo space camera?
That same technology led to scratch-proof eyeglasses, sunglasses.
And even goggles.
You wouldn't need those if your horse was always in front.
That's a tall order.
What we're learning up there
is helping us all down here.
Space technology.
This is what's in it for you.
We now return to The Man, starring James Earl Jones and Martin Balsam. The Man will return on Channel 29 after these messages. A masterpiece about living, sharing, caring, and growing old. Thursday night on Channel 29, 7 o'clock movie. Henry Fonda, Katharine Hepburn, and Jane Fonda on Golden Pond. weeknights on Channel 29.
Looks like a professional hit.
If you want to get away with murder, this is one man to avoid.
The apparent cause of death was a short temper.
Jack Klugman is Quincy. Weeknights at 9. At 10, you'll laugh.
Big deal.
Till you cry. With the Mary Tyler Moore Show. And at 10:35. Have a regular riot with the Honeymooners. A great lineup. Weeknights only on Channel 29.
The day starts early for most working women. Lunch is packed, dinner's started, children dressed. All this before we can get to our real job. And for 1 out of 3 women, that real job is office work, demanding work that goes unrecognized. The people at 9 to 5, a National Association for Office Workers, understand you're juggling all this, and they can help, especially at the office. For some fresh ideas, write 9 to 5, Box 14567, Cleveland, Ohio, 44114. It's worth your time.
These dogs and others like them are available at the Animal Humane Society of Hennepin County. Call 522-4325 for more information. You can step up to the bar every weeknight at 12:35.
I'm telling you, Archie don't know what he's letting himself in for.
Archie Bunker's Place, only on Channel 29.
Wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say.
The power of teaching.
They're the ones who's coming up, and the world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Na, 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 na.
The power to wake up young minds. The power to wake up the world. Teachers have that power. Reach for it. Teach.
Wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen.
Reach for the power. Teach. We're recruiting young teachers. Call 1-800-45-TEACH.
When you teach the children.
Each year, hundreds of women lose the main job they thought they would have most of their lives, homemaking. Because of divorce, separation, or the death or disability of a husband, they find they have no job security. Is that where you are in your life? Are you a homemaker who needs to become a breadwinner? Well, there are new careers for homemakers. They begin with a call to working opportunities for women.
This is the increasingly competitive world we live in, and this is the country we want ahead of the competition. These are the people we'll be depending on to keep this country ahead of the competition. These are the colleges and universities we're relying on for the people we're depending on to keep this country ahead of the competition. So if you want America to stay #1 in the world, do something about it. Give to the college of your choice.
Ever hear of the Apple Dumpling Gang, punk?
Stay away, stupid!
This week on Channel 29's Disney Friday movie, it's Don Knotts and Tim Conway in the Wild West, robbing banks, destroying the army, and stealing each other's scenes.
Pound for pound, we're the best in the West.
And the West will never be the same when the Apple Dumpling Gang rides again, 7 p.m. Friday on Channel 29. So, you think your job is stressful? You should spend a day aboard the Starship Enterprise.
What was it?
Total, complete, absolute annihilation.
Answer me. I can't change the laws of physics. Answer me.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stand this.
Weeknights on Channel 29. Get rid of your stress by watching people who have it much worse.
I'm not going mad.
They can't take much more of this.
Relax.
Shut up.
With Star Trek Weeknights at 6.
Join the fun and have a regular riot with the Honeymooners.
10:35 p.m. weeknights on Channel 29.
Hey, did you hear about Alan?
Yeah.
You know, the guy was a heart attack just waiting to happen.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah. Hey, didn't he have a kid?
I think so. The scariest part about heart disease is all the little things you leave behind. You can help prevent it. We can tell you how.
Should you know more about Social Security? Many people don't know the half of it.
I knew I paid for it out of every paycheck. Well, that's just the way it was. But now I see it's a part of my whole retirement plan.
I didn't like paying for Social Security, and neither did my dad. But I found out after he died that they pay me, and about 3 million other kids every month.
I know my son paid for Social Security before he became disabled. Then I learned they pay him. Sure helps.
I stopped paying for it when I quit work, but my husband was covered. I found, now that I'm a widow, I still get benefits for myself and the kids.
I didn't think Social Security would be around when I retire, but now I know there's enough money to pay benefits way into the next century.
When it comes to Social Security, get the whole story. Call 1-800-937-2000 for this free booklet and see what's in it for you. Social Security. It never stops working.
To worship. With song and dance. To make a joyful noise to celebrate the Lord. Freely. Without fear. Cherished even by those who might never enter here. A right protected by our Constitution.
Attention, Old X.
Stand by for an important message.
What is all this about?
Every Saturday, Channel 29 teams up the classic and soon-to-be classic.
Explain.
With back-to-back episodes of the original Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation.
Do you think that's wise, sir?
Aye, Scotty. It gives fans 2 full hours of the best science fiction on TV. So let Channel 29 take you
where none have gone before.
Every Saturday, beginning at 5.
Indubitably.
Have you ever walked into a room and no one paid any attention to you? It's like you weren't even there. Don't despair. Call 1-976-GAB. For 99 cents per minute, you can talk with up to 8 people at the same time. Call 1-976-GAB. Be somebody special today. Presented by MegaQuest Group.
Did you know that almost 20 million Americans have hearing problems? Fortunately, most of them can now be helped, medically, surgically, or like me, with hearing aids. If you suspect a hearing loss or thought nothing could be done about it, ask your family doctor who can guide you. With so many significant advances and hearing health care professionals available, you can be helped. For information, call toll-free Hearing Helpline 800-EAR-WELL. You should hear what you're missing.
When a parent's problem becomes a child's pain, Children's Home Crisis Nurseries provide safe place housing and adult counseling. Please volunteer. There are children at risk who need your help.
This show is pure junk.
You know, in the trade, we refer to it as commodity.
Sanford and Son, 11:35 p.m. weeknights.
Right here.
Right here on Channel 29.
Mazda cars, Mazda trucks cost less every day at Metro Mazda. $1,000 guaranteed. Metro Mazda 323s, 626s, and RX-7s. Minnesota's lowest price, $1,000 guaranteed. Mazda's all-new 929 and MX-6. Minnesota's lowest price, guaranteed. Metro Mazda trucks, your lowest price, guaranteed. Metro Mazda will beat your best Mazda deal by $200 or pay you $1,000. That's the Metro Mazda guarantee. Metro Mazda, St. Paul.
I'll always make time for you, 'cause there's nothing that I'd rather do than to sit down beside you and hear all about you. Oh, I'll always make time
closer, one conversation at a time. A message from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Quack products. They're advertised everywhere, from baldness remedies to cancer cures. They tease you with the promise of a new beginning, opening the door to a better, healthier body. And as you wait to see this promise of a miracle, you find nothing but empty promises. Before you put your faith and money into a so-called miracle cure, check with your doctor or pharmacist. Your health could depend on it.
We now return to The Man, starring James Earl Jones and Martin Balsam. The Man will return on Channel 29 after these messages. This is Channel 29's community calendar. The 5th annual Metro Paint-a-thon will be held this August. Applications will be accepted until May 16th for this free house painting service. The program is open to low-income seniors and disabled persons. Call 870-3660. Minnesota Fair Share, a nonprofit food distribution project, is in need of volunteers. Call 644-6003. And People for Parks is also looking for volunteers to help with summer concerts and community festivals. Call 348-6778. Community calendar is a public service of KITN-TV.
Space, the final frontier, and nobody to share the experience with. People get lonely even in the strangest places. You've got to have somebody to talk to. Call 1-976-CHAT. For 99 cents per minute, you can talk with up to 8 other interesting people. 1-976-CHAT. It's fun and exciting, so don't miss out on the adventure. Call now. Presented by the MegaQuest Group. It's out of this world.
Get your hands off him.
On the next TNT.
That ain't the way to treat a lady.
Matusak and his bad guys treat a kid real bad.
How much you tell the cops?
Which makes the good guy get real mad. His young friends got no place to hide.
Gotta make a choice, Mickey. Right now.
So Mr. T's gotta take these bikers for a ride. TNT.
10 p.m. Saturday on Channel 29.
The next 24 hours, you're going to have more cops around you than you got hair on your head.
Wonderful.
Barney Miller, 12:05 weeknights on Channel 29.
What you see here is not a man who's disabled, but a man who's simply dad. Give the power to overcome. Give to Easter Seals.
Are you young and overweight? You don't have to be. The Body Shop Camp will get you started on a whole new, healthy way of life. Don't accept anything less than everything you can be. Give yourself the gift that will last a lifetime. Call the Body Shop at 932-6012. Call today.
Hello out there in television land. What kind of day has it been today? Has it been a day you needed a combination corkscrew and water removal?
Take advantage of this free Honeymooners TV offer. It gyrates, undulates, agitates, yes, it even educates.
Gee, I never knew Davy Crockett was so fast.
Make your life a regular ride with the Honeymooners.
10:35 p.m. weeknights on Channel 29. And now the conclusion of The Man.
Some recommendations for clemency.
Forget it. He's no different from that freaked-out Charlie Blue-Eyes Senator Watson. Well, let him at least I'd read, but this house nigger... Shut up, for God. I killed a butcher, a lyncher, and I did it because he didn't deserve to live.
Hi, I'm Tim Lawton of the world champion Minnesota Twins. Some of my teammates and players from the Strikers, North Stars, and Vikings are having breakfast on Saturday, May 28th, at the Sheraton Park Place in St. Louis Park. Come on and join us. It's the 4th annual Leukemia Society Breakfast of Champions. Have a chance to have breakfast with some of your favorite players and get a free ticket to a Twins game and a North Star game. For more information, please call 545-3309. Please join us.
Are you young and overweight? You don't have to be. The Body Shop Camp will get you started on a whole new healthy way of life. Don't accept anything less than everything you can be. Give yourself the gift that will last a lifetime. Call the Body Shop at 932-6012. Call today.
This public service message is brought to you by Crime Stoppers Incorporated and KITN-TV. On Wednesday, March 23rd, 5 p.m. at Paul's Grand Avenue Grocery, 324 West 33rd Street, Minneapolis, a man grabbed the money from the cash register and ran from the store. From the videotape recording of the robbery, the suspect is a black male in his late 20s to early 30s, 6 feet 2 to 6 feet 4 inches tall with a heavy build. He has a short afro hairstyle with a braided ponytail on the left rear side of his head. The suspect is an extremely large man, and because of his size, he could be potentially dangerous. He's also wanted in connection with the robbery at Phyllis's Grocery, 3201 Cedar Avenue south of Minneapolis, which had occurred 2 hours after the reported robbery at Paul's Grand Avenue Grocery. If you have any information regarding the person responsible for this robbery, call Crime Stoppers day or night by dialing 45-CRIME. Your information could be worth a cash reward of up to $2,000, and we won't even ask your name.